Evening all, Siam here. So I am getting bombarded with Bitcoin questions on all social media, so I guess this is a video for everyone really. Now, here on my Telegram, my trading students have been, I guess, informed for weeks now that we were nowhere near from any form of mooning, and I've been keeping them up to date, etc. Because even though we've had a whole bunch of drops down to 30 and then booming up to 35, 37-ish, all of the Twitter sphere and YouTubers are, oh, moon time, blah, blah, blah. And although I admit, or I agree that when you look at the on-chain analytics, the medium to long term is incredibly bullish. So all of the tourists are buggering out. So when I say a tourist, that is a short-term holder where they've basically bought in over the last, or I guess over the last few months. They've seen this drop and they're out. And so the weak hands are selling to the strong hands. So pretty much everything on the on-chain analytics side is bullish. However, short-term, we've got another drop to come. And I've been saying this for about 2 weeks here. In fact, I reiterated this the other day, actually. What was this? On the 8th of July. I was basically saying that we've got a rising compression in a falling market, and that we should see a fall to the base of compression, which is around 30 to 31. It's not an exact level. It's going to be a rough band, 30 to 31. I'm not saying it could go further. It very well could go further, down to 24. But for the short-term high probability target, another 30 to 31. So if I exit that, if we look at Bitcoin on the 4-hour chart, so you get a bit more resolution. Yeah, and so this is what I said would happen. We got the breakout, which is exactly as anticipated. And then I have a thing called Kobo, kiss off, bugger off. So typically whenever you have a breakout, you always see a kiss off to the market pull back to kiss off the previous resistance level. In this case, it was around 34. I said it would be 34, 35, and here, as you can see, the Bitcoin it's as though Bitcoin's followed my doodles. So yeah, we had the Kobo rising up to 34, and now we're starting to see the move back down. So yeah, I'm still expecting this. And what will happen, what has happened, is that we had Bitcoin that was flat. Alts started rallying off, and yeah, what I'm expecting is Bitcoin to have another tumble back down here, 30.31, and that's going to bring alts crashing back down. And if you look at Ether, which is I guess the next big dog, what's forming up here is like a weak looking head and shoulders. So yeah, we should see further falling. However, looking at the daily chart, don't forget that we're in this massive falling compression here. So we should see movement to the upside, etc. So yeah, so I'm very bullish. I think we've got one last move down, and this one last move down is gonna capitulate everyone. It's the same with, although I've had a lot of die-hard fans on ADA, it's the same story. Look at this rising compression in a falling market. We're going to see further falling. We'll probably spike down to $1 maybe, $1.10. But we're going to have at least solid movement back down to 120. And yeah. So I actually got back into ADA down here, got back out at 140-ish. So yeah, and there's a lot more falling to come. So be wary. Everything is looking toppy. Everything is forming some sort of head and shoulders. So yeah, everything is toppy right now. So just be careful. Right. In terms of re-entry, by the way, although I don't buy Bitcoin, I use it as it's the overall market pretty much. So I've got my re-entry orders on each individual one in particular. So I don't have a set target so every individual one. So for example, I'm eyeing up Solana to get back in. I will have its own re-entry level, which in this case is somewhere around 22.8. So yeah, just a little update. I hope it helps. And yeah, by the way, 100 to 150k Bitcoin by the end of the year is still on, babies. Game time. Bye.